It's good to welcome pop music sensation, Rebelle,
Hi.
Rebecca, on this podcast once again. We last talked on this show at the beginning of this year, and I'm sure a lot has happened since then. So,
Oh my
Rebelle,
God, you're
welcome
right.
to the
It
show.
was this year. Time flies so by so fast.
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was like in January that we
I think
uh,
so.
talked.
I think so.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was your question? I
Yeah.
just
So,
short with time.
what has happened since?
What hasn't happened? I graduated college. I just released a new single, made a lot of new friends, had a bunch of shows, just opened my first merch store. Like, life is exciting.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. So do you feel overwhelmed in any way, or is every day a source of excitement for you?
It's the kind of overwhelming feeling that is actually so exciting. Like, as much as it's challenging, like, I'm learning so much day by day, so I wouldn't really change it for a thing.
Certainly. Yeah.
I'm just letting life happen in its own way, and I'm trying to find um grace and like thankfulness for everything that happens, because I believe there's a reason for everything in life.
Mhm. Certainly. Yeah. You mentioned graduating from the LA College of Music, I assume.
Yes, that's correct. I got my bachelor's in music and vocal performance.
Hmm. Yeah. Tell me about the final graduating project that you had to do.
So I had to do my own concert, like a recital, senior recital, and the entire project was totally up to me. We did have some guidelines we had to follow, as in like you have to have up to four co original songs, and everything else had to be your own arrangements of existing songs. So I played around with that, but I wanted to make it as close as possible to what I want to be in the end. So I had some dancers, I had an amazing band, so we made like an entire show. I had a change of clothing. Shout out to my dancers. Shout out to my band. And the recital was actually everything I wanted it to be. I got a really high grade and I graduated.
Wonderful. And how long
The
ago was this?
entire video is on YouTube if anyone wants to watch it. So
Yeah, I saw it. So you're amazing.
thank you.
Yeah. So how long ago was this?
That was in March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
can't
Was.
believe it's been what, 4 months already?
Mhm.
5?
I know.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I graduated. I didn't finish my master's last month, and yeah, I feel like
You
at
said
least a
that.
year's gone by.
Congratulations. How do you feel? Are you staying in
Budapest,
Budapest?
Hungary. Yeah.
Okay.
Feel great. But of course, it's time to do like newer and somewhat more challenging things, which I'm doing right now. I'm even busier now than I was when I was studying. So
That's good. Busy is good, especially if it's the things you want to do in life. So,
certainly,
congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, I felt a lot of pride.
You should. I like degrees, especially degrees are like are a big thing to be proud of.
Certainly.
And then if you're busy right after college, that's like even a bigger compliment, which means people want to book you.
Yes. Well, I'm not a musician, so I
Well,
just talk to musicians.
you don't necessarily need to be a musician to be booked, but what I mean by booked is like you have work because you're in demand. So that's a good
Really?
thing.
Yeah. Although I'm actually doing what's it, Hungarian language learning. So in terms of
Perfect.
work, I'm still seeking.
In Europe, we say, I don't know if I can translate this correctly. My English is not that good. The more languages you know, the higher is your own value. I think that's how you would say it.
Certainly.
So keep studying.
Yeah, I will. So how have you been keeping yourself busy these days?
I work. I teach voice and piano in a private school in LA. I am part of a Johnny Cash tribute band. which I love because I star as June Carter.
Hmm.
And I just love, like, it's not that I'm really impersonating her, but I am impersonating her, and that's been kind of, I love it because I love like theater and stuff, and that kind of gives me the gist of it. And my Ring of Fire band for that tribute band is just amazing. So huge shout out to them. I've been having my own shows. I've been working on a single that I released this Tuesday and working on a lot of other things, trying to start potential collaborations. Been doing a lot of brand partnership collaboration work. So it's been busy, but it's been so good. And of course, I'm going to shows of like other artists that I love and are my friends and just want to support them because in the end, everything comes to supporting each other.
Certainly. Yeah. So before we talk about the new single, so how is a disco dance pop star uh, lands a gig as June Carter Cash?
Well, my own artistry is dance pop and stuff like that, but as a professional vocalist, I do everything. I I can't really genreize myself to only one thing because I do want to do everything. And also when you're in LA, you go, you do what makes you happy and you do what pays. So I'm passionate about everything. I'm not just I can in Croatia back in Croatia I've been classically trained and I've been doing opera. Right now I'm more focused on commercial music, which doesn't mean I'm not still interested in opera and doing that kind of work, session work, because I want to do session work and the more versatile you are, the more session work you get. But as my own artistry, I like to do dance pop, but that doesn't mean I don't do other things. I think that every singer wants to do more things, and that's exactly what we should be doing.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me somewhat of Lady Gaga, you know, how in her early music is vastly
Yeah.
different from what she's doing now.
Well, definitely. Gaga started, she was very authentic in her transformation, like growth, the evolution that she did, because she was doing what her heart felt, and you can see that it was a lot of different eras.
Mhm.
But it's still her. Like people change, taste change, and she also proved that she can do jazz, but she can also do pop. And so mm, it being a good singer doesn't just mean being a singer, it means being a good musician. So the more knowledge you have, the more things you do, the easier and more exciting life is.
Certainly, yeah. I love her Tony Bennett albums. Yeah, she did like two with him.
Same. Love it.
Okay, so let's talk about your new single. It's titled TBDD, and you can tell
TBD.
me more about what that title means.
Well, TBDD is just an abbreviation for Till the Beat Drops Down. Uh, I just felt like Till the Beat Drops Down is like very long of a title, but it's a good title. But I was like, you know what? It sounds really good if we do TBDD. I wrote this song like almost a year, more than a year ago, and it was always TBDD and it stays TBDD. But the exciting process about this song is that like a few months back, I completely rewrote it like from scratch, melody, lyrics, hook, harmony, everything with Niccolo Paluani and Zion Jang and the in the studio. They're one of my best friends, and I am so happy that I got to improve this record, if it makes sense, because what it was good, but I feel like now it's much better. And the entire process of rewriting it was very like challenging and a really learning experience for me because I never had to really rewrite my own things. So starting with that single, I got inspired to analyze more of the other music and um, I feel like I become a better songwriter, better artist in general by just knowing, by putting myself in positions where I had to learn and get something out of it. And I have to say that both Nico and Zion were really great guides in that path and they still are. So like this entire project would not happen without them and Charlie Lopresti who mixed and mastered um this record for me. And I've been working with Charlie for a long time now. He's produced my other three singles. Um so yeah, TBDD is more than just a song to me because it's kind of start of my, how would you say it? My change, my positive change, embracing who I am, my artistry, and getting closer to who I am.
Certainly. Do you find that the song represents a new era for you?
It does, but uh, it definitely does, but more because of what it meant for me in the process of doing it and other projects that I'm starting that were inspired with this exact song.
Certainly. Yeah. And I'm guessing that means there'll be more music to come.
Definitely will be. I don't know when, but definitely will be.
Okay. Yeah. We can reconvene when that happens.
I would love that.
Okay. So tell me about the musical inspirations that goes into making the song.
Been making what?
The song, DVDD.
So the original thought was I wanted to make something fun, something that you can just dance to, and people always write about love in different ways. And I was like, let's just do that. And like I said, I'm a different person than what I was a year ago. I'm a different person than what I was 6 months ago. I'm a different person than what I was in March. Um, I think that's a positive thing though. Um, but I totally forgot your question. I keep rambling.
Musical
Sorry.
inspiration. Yeah. When it's yeah.
Um, I just wanted to do something that would make people feel happy, the way, for example, Dua Lipa's music makes people, or Lady Gaga, or Ariana Grande. And the more we were writing, the more we were playing around, the more it sounded like it. And I was really happy about that. And I feel like not only did I achieve to make a catchy song, I feel like I also gave people a meaning with the song that they can use whether they want to use it for, like bedroom stuff or just dance to it or just have something stuck in their head. So that's what the intention of the song was, to
Mhm.
just promote. I say femininity, but my music is for everyone. But because I'm a woman, uh, this is a song that I would sing to a man, but I don't judge, I don't discriminate. So whoever feels like they've been in a situation where you're just in love with a partner or you want something from them and they're like not really getting it or they're being shy, this is a song for you. Just tell them to chill and just to give in. Why not? We're young. Life is great.
Certainly. Yeah. Listening to the song reminds me a lot of early 2000s Kylie Minogue. I'm sure you're a big fan of her.
Yes, that's such a compliment. I love Kylie, especially her new albums, like Disco and stuff, which is kind of what sparked a lot of my songwriting inspirations 2 years back. So thank you. That like means so much. That means
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, Kylie's incredible, and you
Yeah.
certainly sound inspired by her.
She was
Yeah.
definitely a big influence in my life. Yes.
Hmm.
Ah!
And of course, her 2000s music sort of represented a new era for her. Like there was, I think she sort of like had a downturn in the years before in the late 90s. Then, of course,
Mhm.
was it Spinning Around or was it Can't Get You Out
I'm
of My Head?
spinning around, get out of my way.
Yeah, and that one basically put her back on the map again.
I love that record. I love Kylie. I
Yeah.
love her. I hope she sees this.
Yeah, I believe it was like 2 or 3 years ago. She came to the city to perform Budapest in for the Siget Music Festival.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was when her was it latest album, Tension, right? She was
Yeah,
promoting that. Yeah,
I see.
yeah. That's a good album. I've heard. Okay, all right. So, what do you hope that people will get from TBDD?
Like I said, I just want people to have something that makes them feel good to dance to it, especially people who are in the situation of what lyrics are talking about, to give them the power to like embrace their femininity or like just embrace their own sexuality. Um, and own what they are. Like, I own it. This is who I am. I want you. But if you don't want me, I don't have time for that. And I will go somewhere else because I deserve the best and I am totally into you and I'm not afraid to talk about it. It's just like I'm owning what I am and what I want to be. And I'm not afraid to talk about the topics that people might consider like, oh, you can't really talk about that public. Like, no, I can talk whatever I want. I feel good. This is me and I'm gonna be honest about it because I don't like walking around the bushes. And then if you don't want to do it, then we're not gonna do it. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find what I want somewhere else.
Yeah,
But I'm owning what I am.
mhm. Yeah. It's the best of Kylie's songs certainly represents that.
Exactly.
So, do you find that disco, dance, pop music is the best medium, so to speak, to channel your feminine energy?
Ah, well, I love dancing. I'm not a professional dancer, but I love dancing. And whenever music makes me move, I feel better, way better. So I want to create music that has a meaning with lyrics and melodies, but I also want at the same time, even if it's a sad song, whenever you're dancing or jumping or just having fun, life is so much better and it's so much easier to get over things. That's why I want to create music that is dancey, that has the beat that drives you. Um, so yeah, I would say that this dance kind of music currently is where my heart belongs at the moment, even though I listen to a lot of other music, but as an artist, I want to make something that is gonna make you bop.
That's great. Yeah, I hope you continue to do so.
Thank you. Means a lot.
Yeah, so tell me about the cover art of the single.
Cover art. It was one of my first endorsements, and I think it was the best photo shoot of my life. I did it with Tony Rivas Productions. Uh, it was it was like the most comfortable, um, how do you call it? Setting I've been at. They've both been very, very kind, very professional. Um, so what I wanted to do is like for the first time go out of my comfort zone and actually own my body. You know, as a woman, I believe a lot of women out there struggle with a lot of uh like body image issues and stuff like that. And we don't talk enough about it. We're just like embracing the toxicity around it. And I just wanted to be like, you know what? I feel good about myself today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try some new things that I wanted to try, but I never had the courage to do so. So I picked three outfits, um, and we just kind of went along and we were creating. We were making things up as we were going, like the pink backdrop. A few weeks back, I for my birthday, I posted like the second third of the photo shoot, the one where I was wearing like the metallics and stuff, and then the part of the photo shoot that I kind of wanted to have for my senior recital, but didn't manage to do it. Fit and a lot of other photos from this pink photo shoot, um, the pink theme. Um, that I haven't posted yet and I'm keeping for future projects. But basically, what I wanted to achieve with the photo shoot is just to post photos that I feel good about and kind of empower women that they just have to own what they are. I don't want to get too deep into like the body image issues and stuff like that at this point, but it's definitely something I would love to talk about in the future. And that that photo shoot was kind of um, a stepping stone in owning my femininity, owning who I am. So yeah, I put on thigh-high boots and decided to sexualize myself in a way that I wanted to like portray myself. And I don't know how to say this. Oh God. It's like I wanted to show what I wanted to not show what I didn't want necessarily to get male gaze or something. I just wanted to put my best pictures out there and be proud of them, if it makes sense.
Certainly. Yeah,
And that way, encourage other women to do the same. Because honestly, we're going to get sexualized no matter what. We might as well do it on our own terms. That's what I want to say.
sure. Of course. Yeah, and it's a beautiful photo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I
What
said, Tony Rio's productions, like the guys were, I need to bow to them because they're great. Great eye, great professionalism to, and to anyone who needs artistic photo shoots.
yeah. Okay. So what do you find to be your greatest strengths as a woman, as a musician, as a person, either one or all of that?
It's kind of like a curse and a blessing at the same time. It's like, I don't like excuses, and I'm often in situations that I don't want to be at, but it's like, you know what, I'll figure it out. Even though I don't want to do it alone, I will do it alone. Like I will figure it out. Uh, that's why sometimes, I have meltdowns like any human being would have, but then I calm down and I figure it out. That I think that's what has been getting me places that I'm getting because I just I take a deep breath and I figure it out. There's nothing everything in this world can be figured out. I also want people to remember that like everything happens for a reason, and if there's a problem, you can figure it out. You can ask for help or you can take a deep breath and we can figure it on our own. I would say that's the thing. I don't like to panic anymore. I just fight with the problem, but in a calm way. You can say it like
Mhm.
that.
Certainly. Do you have any female role models in mind?
My mom, for sure. Um, there are so many. I don't think I can start just saying one. But honestly, also the women I'm around every day has been so inspiring because they are proof that most of the times in your life you don't necessarily need someone to enrich your life. Like the women I'm around lately, like they're such badasses. Like they have their own businesses, they have their own careers, it's just like it's so empowering, and the conversation I'm able to have with them about their artistry and about who they are and what they've been through is just so it's like I want to be that. I want to be I want to be your friend because I love you, but I also like you're so inspiring to me. I want to become better just so I can be this cool like you are. And they're happy, and I feel like everything I want to be in my life is to be happy.
Mhm.
So shout out to all the women I met lately because you're doing amazing.
Mhm. Yeah. I suggest that you look more into the life of Saint Joan of Arc. Yeah. I think you remind me a lot of her.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a really big compliment. Wow. Are you religious?
I'm a Catholic.
Same.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a lovely faith. There are there are a bunch of very diverse people, all have
Hmm.
their uniqueness.
Yeah.
So, do you find that do you find that your faith has impacted you somewhat in your life?
I would say my faith has been um up and down in the past. And now when I'm getting more at peace with it, my life has really changed for the better. So, yes, connection with God is really important to me, but I don't really like to talk publicly about it.
I get it.
It's more like it's like politics. It's like it's my own thing or like a coffee thing. But yes, God is important in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, you alone are the decider of your fate, so nobody has to know or care about it.
Yeah.
Really. So, what do you look forward to in general?
Loving the people that I love and care about. Um, um, Having my music at places and be heard for people that need it. Keep making more music because that's literally what gives me the most happiness in my life. I love making music. I love writing. I love making something that you're in a room and three people are working on it, and at one point you're just like, oh, that's awesome. Like it's just so satisfying. And I don't know, I just want to be happy. So whatever happens in my life that makes me happy and I get to keep my people, that's all I care about. And I know that the rest will come with hard work. So
Yeah,
I'm here for the journey.
I think so too. And I think that's a good note to end this conversation on. Thank you very much, Rebelle, for joining the show once again.
Yeah.